Hey guys, this is Nick from HTC Source. We're taking a look at the new HTC One that's going to be launching in the US on April 19th on Sprint and AT&T. It's coming to T-Mobile as well, but we don't have a launch date yet for that. As you can see here, our friends from HTC sent us the AT&T model, and we're just going to do a quick unboxing for you. But before we do that, we're going to flip over the device, take a look at some of the specs. As far as processor go, this is running Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 1.7 GHz quad-core processor, 32 gigs of storage, 2 gigs of RAM, 4.7-inch 1080p display. That's a total of 468 ppi, which is kind of mind-boggling. As far as other things go, it has HTC Boom Sound. That's referring to the dual front-facing speakers on the device. Ultra-pixel camera on the device. HTC is kind of busting the megapixel myth with the HTC One. They've actually reduced the megapixel count down to 4 rather than going up like everyone else, but they've actually made the size of the pixels much larger than all the other cameras. This is intended to allow the device to absorb more light, up to 3 times more light when it's taking pictures. Really helps in low light conditions. This is running on AT&T, as I said, so it does have full LTE capabilities. And here it says package includes HTC One, AC charging adapter, micro USB sync cable, 3.5mm headphones, SIM ejector, and a quick start guide. So we're going to open this up and take a look. So as we can see here, we have our quick start guide. I'm sure none of you are interested in that. And then we have the HTC One right on the top. We're going to set this aside real quick. We'll take a look here. This is AT&T's typical covering texting and driving. It can wait. So set that aside. And then as far as papers go, here's our micro SIM ejector tool. Safety information and warranty information. And over here we have, first time we've seen this in quite a while, especially on AT&T, but HTC in the US, they're including headphones with the HTC One with an inline mic, and it looks like, yeah, they have this flat cable here which is intended to be tangle free, kind of like what we saw on the HTC Rime that launched on Verizon a little over a year ago. Nice looking pair of headphones here, red earpieces, and it has a variety of different sizes there for you as well. Get that in the focus for you. Moving that to the side. We have the charging adapter, which goes along with the standard HTC USB sync cable. So we're going to put those to the side here and then get back to the phone. As you can see here, the HTC One, I'm going to slip it out of this cover. Let me power this on and we'll take a look at some of the hardware features here. Right out of the box, those speakers are definitely noticeable with stereo speakers, front, top and bottom of the screen. We have front-facing camera here. I believe it's 2.1 megapixel with an 88-degree wide-angle lens. LED notifications right in here. Proximity sensors. Power button on the top. The power button is actually pretty interesting. This is actually infrared capable as well, so that you can control your TV, your media center. 3.5mm headphone jack. Nothing along the left side. Micro USB and charging port at the bottom. Microphone hole. On the back we have the ultra pixel camera, LED flash, a secondary microphone for video recording or also noise cancellation, And we do have a little tiny AT&T logo there on the bottom. Beats Audio logo. And then along the right side, we have the volume rocker. So we're looking at setup here real quick. AT&T has decided to add their own page to the setup. We've seen this on the HTC One X from last year and the One X Plus. So we can just select our language. Oh, I think I screwed it up. Well, it looks like I'm running in Spanish for now. We're just going to run through this real quick and give you a look at the home page and Blink Feed, which is HTC's new social media and news integration onto the home page. So as you can see here, we're on the home page of the HTC One. If we slide to the right, we're going to get our traditional HTC Sense 5.0 and the launcher dock down here. One thing to notice, this does only have two capacitive buttons below the screen. We have a home button and then also a back button. If you double tap the home button, it goes into recent applications. We haven't opened anything, so there's nothing to open. Let's open a couple things real quick. Maps, contacts, gallery, then calendar, and double tap the home button, and there you see we have, it displays 9 at a time, and if you swipe up it gets rid of them. So on the HTC One and the HTC One X and the HTC One, it had kind of that card view, more like the WebOS, but this one here is just showing 9 at a time. And then we have the app drawer here. You can actually organize applications within the app drawer, within folders. You can move things around if you want. As you can see here, AT&T has got a nice little folder with all of their applications. Looks like they have a total of 10 applications preloaded on the device. Something that we hope we can get rid of. And then jumping back to the home screen again. So that's a quick look at the HTC One on AT&T. As we've been told, it's going to be pretty much the same on Sprint and T-Mobile when it launches next week. We're not sure. We know the Sprint one will not have a logo on the back. We're not sure what T-Mobile's variation is going to be like. But the hardware is definitely gorgeous, feels awesome in the hand, and we can't wait to take a closer look at it. So look for a couple more videos in the week to come. Thanks, guys.